Welcome back. I'm Casey Campbell with Great Lakes Post, as well as WJR 760 in Detroit. And we're pleased to be joined by someone that's had a pretty big day yesterday. That, of course, is Rajah Caruth, of course, the driver of the number 6 Chevrolet for Rev Racing in the ARCA Menard Series East. And now, next year, will be part-time in the number 44 Chevrolet for the new Alpha Prime Racing, which was Martin's Motorsports. Of course, if you missed it, Tommy Joe Martin, Cesar Baccarella, and this kid have teamed up to form what is now Alpha Prime Racing, what was then Martin's Motorsports in NASCAR Xfinity Series. And he will be, of course, driving full-time in the main ARCA Menard Series with Rev Racing as a teammate to Nick Sanchez, who was also going to be back full-time next year as well. All right. Well, that intro is done. Hi, Rajah.
Hey, Casey. How's it going, man?
Doing good. How was your day yesterday?
Busy. I just finished answering all the texts. I was like 102 deep. So made a priority to get them all answered a day late, but better late than never. Besides that, I'm chilling, man.
Have you ever thought that you're now going to be racing in the Xfinity Series? That's a big deal, for you. What intrigued you about this offer? How did this get put together?
So I began exploring options to get more seat time over the past few months, just because I feel like I get to race a late model like 14, 18 times a year, or 18 races with Rev. And I'm really thankful for that and the select races I've gotten this year in the ARCA East Series. But compared to the guys I'm racing against, like Ty's racing Xfinity stuff every weekend, and Sammy's running a super late model, Ty's running a super late model or a pro, and like here I am. So I felt like to continue along my progression, I need to be in the race car more to improve, especially considering the fact that I haven't been racing nearly as long as anybody I'm racing against. This is year 3, and I think a lot of those guys have started since they were at least 10, if not younger than that. So with seat time being their priority, I began, and me and I guess my team, which is me and Dad, were exploring like options for the latter half of this year in Rev Racing and with Max, but also for next year. And so this opportunity came about, and I'd known Tommy for a little bit, and he was interested in stepping back. And luckily Cesar came in and was kind of came into the picture as well. And it's really been in development for the last month or so, at least. It all goes by so fast, but then it seems like it's such a long time. It's weird. Time's weird. It's social construct, but nonetheless, really thankful for this opportunity, and I can't wait to finish out the rest of my ARCA schedule for the rest of the year. So Salem and Kansas, and then ARCA West with Phoenix to get ready for next year. I'm excited.
Yeah, I was just about to get to that. Of course, you confirmed yesterday that you'll be running the ARCA race at Salem. Kansas also, we'll be at Bristol because that is also an ARCA East race, the last combo race of the year. Actually, the last race of the East Series. So you'll be in that. So 4 races left for you at the ARCA level. I know you're going to try to get some more late model races in as well this year. What is your plan? How many races do you plan to run the rest of the 2021 season?
So we've got say those 4 ARCA races left, and then the late model race at Martinsville, and maybe the Florence big race at the end of November or middle of November. And then I think that's it. I would like to run the World Championship Legend Car deal at Charlotte on October 31st, but we'll kind of evaluate at that point. That's it for at the moment. And yeah. For the rest of 2021, that is.
Of course, the full-time Rev deal in 22, that's the main ARCA season for you. That's big because, of course, you're still part of the Drive for Diversity program that you have been in with Rev, and as well as the Drive for Diversity program with NASCAR. What has that been like to be a part of and all that stuff, and just kind of talk about how you got in there?
I mean, it's been a blessing to be a part of the program. This is, I guess, a little bit over halfway through my 3rd season, and I'm just really thankful. I mean, they took a chance on a kid literally from iRacing with zero experience whatsoever. And now they're allowing me to race in the ARCA series. Like, I cannot express how grateful I am to Max, to Dusan, to Booker, to Mark, everybody that is on the decision making board for selecting drivers from step one, let alone now we're in year three, from when I was in Legends and late models last year, and now in a bigger car. So I just have a sincere feeling of gratitude and thankfulness to them, because really they kind of just, I felt like I kind of did okay enough on iRacing, but they felt like taking a chance on me, and I feel very thankful for that.
Yeah, of course. I know you've been pretty busy this year. Outside of racing, I know you've done some other cool projects with that. Talk about all that.
So outside of the race car, man, I'm gonna be honest, like a lot of things that just I forget that we do. Like, for example, a lot of the ARCA stuff we've done this year have been fun. That Charles has scheduled, where we went to the Henry Ford Museum.
I heard
Yeah, that was a cool deal. We had the event with the kids at Watkins Glen. We had the brewery, the Sprecher Brewery tour at Milwaukee. And I hope we do more stuff like that, because I feel like that's awesome to meet those business owners and have those experiences. Man, off the racetrack, there's probably been so many other things. We had I Am Athlete earlier this year at Rev. I forgot about that. A lot of media coverage with you, especially. It's been cool to do that as well. A lot of stuff has happened this year, Casey, and it's really hard to keep track of it, because I kind of just it's hard, man, because I'm just like, so much is happening. So it's just on top of college starting now for my sophomore year, and kind of developing into a young man. A lot of stuff is going on.
Okay, so who's the coolest person you got a text from or called from yesterday to congratulate you?
That's a good one. Reddick Reddick shot me a DM, so that was cool. Chris Lambert. Well, I reached out to him about something else, but then he told me congrats. And a lot of people, Adam Alexander, Kavana, a lot of cool people reached out to me that
Alice too.
Yeah, like, bro, like I didn't know they existed, or I didn't think that they knew that I existed. Rather, yes, I know who these people were. Yeah, sorry. And it was pretty nuts, man. And to see my name in a Bob Pocker's tweet was also very surreal. But I mean, it comes with the territory, and it was equally as cool to see you on our first immediate availability Zoom. That was awesome as well.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's it's just cool to see how much you've grown since I met you last year, and from then to now, it's just been incredible. Do you ever think about that, just where you came from about just 3 years ago, just a kid growing up in DC?
Yes, I do think about it, because it's just weird to think about, man. Like, it feels like it's been a long time, but in reality, it's literally been like 3 years. So, it's surreal. And like some of my high school friends are texting me and stuff, and I'm just like, dang, man, like this truly surreal.
Yeah, imagine that. Yeah, I'm getting similar ones about all the stuff that I've been doing lately. So
Yeah.
it's pretty surreal. But from that aspect, how I know you've had some challenges as well this year, just trying to navigate everything from what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
How do you handle all that?
I don't know. I mean, I've got great people around me like yourself that, help me stay grounded and remind me why I'm doing stuff like this, and giving it my all, and just staying focused. I mean, that's really the best thing to do when the going gets tough with whatever it is that you're struggling with, is just to remember why, remember your why, and not to make excuses.
Absolutely. All right. Of course, what is your next race, Raja?
It will be Bristol on September 16th.
Yeah, of course, that'll be fun. Of course, the last ARCA East race of the season, of course, with the ARCA series. How excited are you to? Not sure if he ran at Bristol before, but how excited are you to go there?
I'm excited to go to Bristol. It's another racetrack I grew up watching races at on TV. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
Of course, it'll be a good show. All right, Rajah Caruth, congratulations on all your announcements yesterday, and we'll talk to you later on in the year, man.
10-4. Thanks, Casey. See you guys later.